Good morning, everybody. What's going on? This face today, I have had quite the weekend. Say hello. Yeah, today I have lots to do. I have 2 days left to get everything out of my old apartment. It's a little bittersweet, and I was pretty lazy on the way. So, I'm putting my face on. What's going on, Judy? Hello. And so it's been quite a weekend. It started before the weekend and started with too much wine. My face has taken a beating. Hello, Susan. What's happening? And so I really wanted to do an exfoliator today. That new milk mask I got, and I can't find it. So I'm like, what am I to do? I'm just going to go ahead and rock and roll. I'm going to use a new product that I got as a recommendation from a YouTuber lady. I can't remember her name. I'll put the video or something. I don't know. I'll tell you who she is so you can go look her up. She is 50-something and she does makeup tutorials on YouTube, and she's awesome. And she was talking about her favorite eye cream, so I started using it. And it's a CeraVe eye repair cream, and it's pretty cool. So I'm going to apply that before I put on my makeup. It's got lots of good stuff in there, and mineral sunblock. It's not a sunscreen, not one of those chemical sunscreens. So I've been using it very lightly for the last couple of days. I like it. I don't know what, I haven't sat and looked at it, but you can see that I've pretty much just woke up. I might get my daughter to give me my coffee because I started making it. So I'm just going to put it here. It helps with bags and wrinkles. And I'm going to massage it in. Hey, Joyce Mays, what's happening? And just get that just tiny littlest bit. Can you see it? It's a little bright in here today. We have sunshine, which is good, but it's still cold. Which is kind of getting old. But yeah, lots going on this weekend. Lots going on this past week, or this past year, this past everything. My mother moved into a new apartment, and she's super, super cute. This is CeraVe. I got it at Rite Aid. I think it's a L'Oreal. Good morning, Sandra. I should get that. I still have it downstairs. I just bought the most beautiful ink painting from Sandra Furland. I'm so excited to put it in frame and put it up. So this is I think it's a L'Oreal product, but it's super kind. You know what I mean? You would expect from drugstore stuff to be kind of chemical laden. This is not. You like the shower curtain? I'm ready for a new one. But it works for videos. So that's what I've been using. Super tiny amount. I put it on my hand, then put it on. And I like it because it's not very heavy. Then I'm using a face oil, Advanced Retinol R3, Revitalizing Face Oil. And this stuff is awesome. And I've been using that, and I just put a little bit on there. On my hand. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want it to roll off. I just kind of put it in there. I don't get too crazy with it. I'm not using any regular moisturizer just because I don't know, lazy? I wanted to do that milk mask. I can't find it. I'm probably going to find it as soon as the video's done. Hello, April. And I can't find my milk mask. I'm crying. I'm literally crying on Facebook about it. So I'm extra bloated. I ate a lot of carbs. I'm keto, and I don't usually eat any carbs, and I went nuts this week. Recovering from a wicked wine hangover from Thursday night. There's been some sad times and hard times in a couple of my friends' lives. So it's been one of those weeks. I'm moving. I gotta get out of there. And I have to fully be out of there. So I did a lot of cleaning last night. Good morning. And packing and all that stuff. I moved out a while ago, but since my mom was still there, I kind of got lazy. Lots was going on, and that's just, that's what's up. Don't procrastinate, guys. This is bad. So I've got that. I'm going to let that sit. I want to talk a little bit about the giveaway that I'm going to be doing very shortly. Actually, it's kind of started in the group. I have ordered a product that I wanted to try for hair. And when I was ordering it, it was such a good deal. I said, let me order enough so that I can give some away. Then the idea kind of went crazy, and I said, let me do like a big beauty spa in your house kind of giveaway in the group to help me grow my group. And I'm looking to have people in there that are interested in having some fun and, you know, doing the thing. And I like to try products and use them and give my opinion and all that fun stuff. So what I decided was like a spa day at home box is what I'll be doing. And I've got some of the products that I'm adding to that, and I'm a little excited. My favorite hairspray in the world, they have a travel size. What? This is, what do they call it? Comb Through Finishing Mist by Nexus. The smell is amazing, and you can run your fingers right through your hair. It's a beautiful life. This, my granddaughter and I really love to do. It's a sheet mask from Daylogic, which is just a Rite Aid brand. It's a 24 karat gold sheet mask. Okay. I ordered a book from Amazon, which is pretty cool. I got a mineral relaxing lavender bath from Aura Cassia. Again, got that at Rite Aid. I've been playing with some Color Street nails. My friend is a Color Street girl, and I like playing. Well, I've gone crazy. I've gone crazy. I do my nails. It's crazy. So, I've got this color I'm going to be adding to the box. Don't worry. You won't be having bad feet either. A Kiss foot mask. And a Kiss hand mask, which, guess what? You can still go on your Instagram when you have it on. What? Elf had a good sale at Rite Aid, so I grabbed a nice total face brush. I'll add to that. So that's some of the stuff that's going in that box. It's going to be everything from your mind, your hair, your face, your hands, your feet, and your body. And I'm not going to talk about that one. But it's going to be a nice, awesome little gift. And what basically is going on, as people come into the group, they request to join the group. They answer the 3 questions. Boom. If they want more entries, I have a whole list of how to get more entries. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited. It's only for US and Canada, though, guys, because I can't pay the shipping. I just don't know. I'm trying to make sure all my stuff can be in Canada. Like I can ship it there legally. So now that the oil's absorbed into my skin, I'm going to go ahead and start playing with my makeup. Because I love to play with my makeup. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for coming. So, let me see. I've got other good news. Because I have a Vanity Desk table, I'm going to add that to my bedroom. And that's where I'm going to do my videos. And I'm going to sit there and do my videos. And this way, people, if they have to go to the bathroom, they don't interrupt. And so it will be a different view. And that's what's up. I'm going to do that. And that's how I want to roll. So the first thing I'm going to do is I watched a few videos on aging fat, tired skin yesterday. And I'm going to kind of play with it a little bit and see how I do. And I'm going to start with my contouring. And I almost want to try a really dark contour. I don't know if I should do it. Let me put it on my hand and really check, because it's probably for people more of my granddaughter's color skin and color tone. But sometimes I just want more contour. And of course, because I have face oil on my hands, I can't get open the tin. So cute. Okay, got it. I don't know if this would be good for me. I use creams. Can you see that? I think it might be too dark. It might be. Well, let's see what happens, right? I'm going to start with the contour that I have right here. And I can build up on that, right? If need be. And I got a fancy brush. And life is good. And let's begin. I'm probably going to have to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. I kind of want to get it all on this. I'm using a little bit of a domed brush. It's a short and my lungs are shot. I don't know if you can even see it. Like, I sometimes feel like you can't even see it. When the face is done, though, I guess when I'm watching the YouTube video, I'm like, "Oh, so dramatic." Like, it might not like be like that in real life, you know? It just might not be what it is. Let me see what happens when I go nuts and use this really dark color. It could be just the way the makeup applies, you know? It's beautiful. It stays on all day. It looks better as the day gets older. And I just don't want it to look too muddy. I know I'm going to be blending like crazy, but... So, this is the rule for your forehead. 2 fingers, you don't need to contour your forehead. 3 fingers, might want to contour your forehead. 4 fingers, you definitely want to contour your forehead. So, I'm basically going to contour to 3. Because I'm okay with that. I have a taller forehead. And this just might be too dark. It's going on kind of muddy. So I'm going to go back to the one that I can barely see and just trust it, I think. Because I don't want to... I'm moving. Yeah, I'm going to go to my old apartment and sweat a little. I don't want to look crazy sauce. So I have an old contour brush from e.l.f. that I like. And this I like for my cheeks. So we got the rule for the forehead, and I did that. The other rule is your contour from the top of your ear right here. You want to, for a, hello Amy, for a round face like I have, you want to not do a hook at the bottom of your contour. You want to make sure that you're getting it in there really good. And even as you press it, you can kind of see the indent. And that's part 2 of the contour. Hey Brittany, what's happening, lady face? So I'm enjoying this a lot. So I'm going to get in there. And I know you can barely see it, but I know it's there. Because maybe it's doing the job. Because the way, I know it's doing the job, but the way I just automatically see shadow. And that's what contour is. You don't necessarily want to have these crazy lines, but sometimes I just want to have a crazy line and blend it in, you know? Do you feel me? But I'm getting there. I see it. And I'm going up with it because I don't want to drag any part of my face down. And this contour is actually dark for my skin, even though I can't see it. But I found that when I went too light, my makeup was a little cakey. And I wanted to be dewy. Because what attracted me to this makeup line was that crazy dewy look. And everybody looks good when they're a little dewy. Another thing that attracted me to it is that it had EU standards. So chemically, it was better for me than anything I could buy over at Rite Aid. And that's always been a big deal for me. Chemicals. I don't want them. I have my own problems with my own chemicals. It's funny, I was trying to do a deep soak, and I have been bleach-free in this household, except for my hair, for over 3 years. And I was like, I couldn't believe my lungs. I was like, no wonder. Okay, so here, I'm going to want to come across, I'm going to go a little bit over this jowl. And come in here, because I want to cut out the neck, and I want to hide the double chin. And there's a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, looseness starting to happen right there. So that's how that gets done. And I'm going to come right from my ear, right down like that. And you can kind of see that line. Everybody's got a good cough going on. Good thing Stella wasn't there when I was cleaning that bathtub. I just wanted it to be done so fast, and I didn't want to bring over all my good stuff, and my mom had already moved her good stuff. Alright, so I got that line in. I'm not going into my neck yet. But the idea is I want to shadow that jowl just a wee bit. Okay? Then for my eyebrow, here, I'm going to thin my nose out just a little bit. I'm lucky I got a pretty good nose. But I like a chiseled look. I love it. I just love it very much. And I still feel like I just don't have any contour on. But we'll keep building. Thin my face out. I'm going to go in with highlighter. Now this is a kind of a medium shade. And I'm going to go right here. You can really see it because I've got to blend it. Once I have it blended, it's beautiful. But when I first put it on, it's like, I don't think that's the right color. But it works out once it's blended in. So I'm just going to kind of draw. I want this like that. I want that. I am getting older, so I can't do that full triangle of light. If I get onto this directly with the brush, it's not so good. I blend up into it kind of thing. And this is what the girls were showing last night on the YouTube videos. And I like that you can actually see it a little bit while I'm doing it. And then underneath the contour, above this one and underneath that one. Now, I don't use a foundation. What I do is I take all the stuff and kind of weave it together, and it feels so good on my face as I'm going. I did a half and half the other day. I couldn't wait to get my makeup off on the half that I was doing the other side. I was just like, no wonder I barely ever wore it. I had to walk around like that. So, I'm going to put this also on my eyelid as a primer. And give me some product there so that I can blend into my under eye. And that's pretty much what's going on. I'm going to open another palette and use a little bit lighter color to conceal. I'm going to do some concealing. And I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to conceal those little dark spots. I'm just kind of letting it sit on the face. Just letting it sit on the face. Go back in with a different contour. Starting to come alive. Now I'll start going down. Have any of you here dermaplaned your own face? I'm curious. I've been watching videos and videos and videos on it, and I finally found somebody that made kind of sense. It was interesting. So, another thing, when you've got a larger neck or a wrinkly neck or whatever, the one woman she was showing me, she was gorgeous, and she did such a good job, and she didn't look like a cover model. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to have so much makeup on all the time that you look like, I don't know. She said to go down the middle with the contour. I would think you'd go down the sides, but she said the middle lengthens the neck. In like that V. So we'll see if that's true. And what I do next is I go in with my beauty blender first. That's not my that's my first thing, but I like to blend out with a brush. I love blending out with a brush. Hopefully I don't lose any of this stuff. It's going to be a big box. So I'm going to wet it, and I'm going to make this sponge fat. I'm going to squeeze it out. I usually don't squeeze enough, but that's just because, I don't know why. My stomach is rumbling. I wonder if Sarah will get me my coffee that I tried to make. That's on the Keurig. She might not. Yeah. Don't worry. I'll put her to work later. She's going to help me a lot today. I just got my reminder. I got to pay my phone bill. I'm like, oh, God, why? It might need more water in it, I'm sure. And then I'm going to go back in with this awesome brush I got from the Sally Beauty Supply that I love. And I'm going to rub it. Now, why I'm doing that is because I don't think I'm using the right color yet. So I'm still trying to discover what would be the perfect highlight color for me. That one happens to what I'm using, happens to cover just right and feels good, and it looks good once it's blended.
You know what, Mom? You want me to post this because it's all about that?
So I just try not to draw too much attention to the bags. Now, there is something that Wayne Goss was saying about getting under that shadow with lighter, but I'm afraid to really do that with this fine line wrinkles that I have. So, what I'll do, I may, you know what I might do, just for fun? I have this concealer. I didn't use a primer today, guys, because I used a face oil. I have this concealer. I'm going to, instead of putting the brush right on my eye, I'm going to tap it in. That's not bad. Okay. I kept seeing these ladies do that, and I'm like, I don't want to put nothing on my wrinkles. But I kind of like the way that looks. And let's face it, I have some wrinkles. Like, whatever. Hello, Jason. Hamberlin. Okay. That's not awful. That's pretty cool. And I'm going to use the Beauty Blender for that.
Because I zoomed in on you.
I am going to now... You hear them? They're having so much fun. I'm going to use some blush. Oh my God. My hands do not want to work today. With my beautiful, I use a cream blush. It's absolutely adorable. And it's going right over the contour. Now you can start seeing that contour. Yeah, it's what it is. I earned every one of them. Trust me. So it's not over it's over the top of the contour, not on top of the contour. And it helps you see the shadow underneath it pretty nicely. Thanks, Sarah. I got my coffee. I really needed that because I got lots to do. Hello? Camel, how do you say your name? Camela. Hello. So that's all I do for that, and I'm going to kind of let that be. I'm going to go in with some highlight, like an illuminator, because I like that. I know I have to be very careful because I'm an older lady. I can't get crazy with it, and sometimes I do, and I go to work, and they're like, what's on your face? I'm like, I just got to blend it more. It's a little bit silly, but it's okay. I'm going to put a little bit right here. right on the outside of that. And I have hooded eyes, so I don't want to go too low with this super light stuff. But I'm also going to draw right down my nose and come up. Even on that wrinkle, it's just a wrinkle. It's like I earned it, right? And then I want to get right above, almost on top of that. Hey, Kim Collins Thomas, what's happening? Almost right on top of the blush I just used. Hello, Robert. I love that little wave button. I never saw it until recently. So the idea here is to lighten up where the sun would naturally hit my face and give me some luminosity. And I'm going to do this right now before I get into my eyes, because my eyeshadow is going to be really light. I put it right there in the tear duct. Some illuminators I've tried are really way too much for that for me. But that seems pretty good. I am going to go back with a fluffy brush and just kind of, even though it's a cream illuminator, I want to soften it without rubbing it off with my buffer brush. And I think that's very nice. I'm going to use my daughter's gorgeous eyeshadow. And I just need my awesome eyeshadow brush. There we go. Now, I don't know the name of this color, but man, I love it. It's the same brush, it's the same makeup line. And I'm going to go, because I have hooded eyes, and this is super important. I'm not going to go right into my crease, because then I would just draw that whole big part here down. I'm going to go right above my crease. And you can kind of see that nature gave me a way to start that.
I'm not even hungry.
That's where my natural shadow wants to be. I want to accentuate that. I'm going to stop right here. I don't want to go past that. And then I'm going to dust whatever extra I have off. And I'm going to brush it in. Just going to do some windshield wipers. I'm still young enough I can windshield wiper. And maybe 5 years I'll have to stipple everything. And then I want to use some of this fancy schmancy sparkly stuff, because I like fancy sparkly stuff. And I'm going to put it right on the lid. My daughter had this on yesterday. It was gorgeous. She's 27. I'm 47. We don't do our makeup the same. We can't. But that doesn't mean I can't have some sparkle in my life. No, it does not. Even when I'm moving. Even when I'm just going to be sweating. It's okay. I might go back in with another powder illuminator that looks really good on the eyes too. See, if I put that one in my crease, it's terrible. It's not good for me. It's so pretty, but not for the tear duct. And then I'm going to go back with my blush, the smaller end. Hello, Lisa. And just kind of knock it back. Just knock it back a little bit. I'm not going to get anything darker. I'm not putting eyeliner on. I'm not going to any of that. Now I will go back in with bronzer. I love bronzer. This bronzer is pretty nice. I need to get a bronzer from the makeup line that I love. But this one is serving me right this second. And it's a butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. It smells like a buttery beach. So that's happy. I'm going to use a bigger side of my brush. I'm going to knock off the extra. And I'm going to create a 3. So I'm going into where I contoured with it. And maybe when you have a bronzer, you don't need to use so much a darker contour. I don't know. And it's an illuminating bronzer. They definitely use Physicians Formula loves sparkle, so I like it. I don't feel like I've hidden too much of myself because I don't really ever want to be like that. But I feel like I've cleaned it up. I've satisfied my need to put some makeup on today. And I like it a lot. What else do I want to do? I'm going to throw a little mascara on, the super light one, just so my eyelashes aren't ghosted out. I might be putting a pair of falsies in the beauty box, but I don't know how to use them yet. So I'm trying to keep only things in there that I've actually used and liked.
Where's my computer and it's dead?
Why is it dead? It charged all day yesterday.
Like all day.
So just super light. I actually did. Anybody ever hear of Thrive Cosmetics fake lash extend? I don't know. It's a mascara. Oh, I can't wait to get that. So that's my eyes. It's super light. Maybe I'll do my brows. I'm not going to do them with my normal brow thing. I use Unbeliever Brow. I'm just going to use some darker eyeshadow and the tool, okay? So I'm going to spoolie out my eyebrows and try a little trick that I learned from watching people do older faces. I'm going to use a dark mauve, I guess is what it would be. And I'm just going to kind of brush it in there and fill the brow. Now instead of going down, I'm just going to kind of let it come out a little bit. I haven't tried this method yet. And it's pretty nice right away. It's really hard not to do that. It's really hard. Somebody just wrote something. I gotta read it. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that's gonna be my first one. I saw several reviews of it, and I've tried Unique's fiber lashes. Fibers don't really do good with me. This one does have that, but it's not two steps. It's all together, and I really like that. And from what I saw, everyone was putting on two coats. I have no need for eyelashes. I have to have under glasses I won't be able to see. I'm going to do one coat. It will be pretty dramatic. I'm sure of it. And I felt that it always looked better with just one coat. So I'm really excited about it. And I guess they're like a feel-good company. They do good things. They donate makeup to women in need that, you know, it feels good. Like, a lot of people are like, you don't need the makeup. I know I don't need any makeup, but man, I like wearing it. It's just a lot of fun. It's fun. And I'm happy that I found a makeup that I could have on my face all day and not feel disgusting. So, I think I did all right. It's time for me to go finish up that move. I'm going to do some powder first. Wait, I'm not going yet. I want to use a brush that Sarah's got in her bag for this because I do want a powder. And I've been watching people do powder. Yes. It's kind of this brush needs work. Oh, we are going to get our makeup in line here, but this brush needs some work. But it's the shape I want. All right. I'm going to use a little powder. And I'm going to apply it really super lightly. Just going to kind of get the brush covered in it. This is an e.l.f. brush, I'm sure. Yeah. I went through an e.l.f. stage. And I'm just going to tap it really lightly there. Okay. All right. Super scary for me to get any powder on that spot. And then I'll go back in. There's that brush. One of my old kabukis from e.l.f. And kind of dust that powder off. That worked. I'm excited. Oh, that's good. I'm glad because I take my makeup off every night because I don't want to leave it on. Then I'm going to use Physicians Formula Instant Ready setting spray. And I don't know if this works really good. It smells good, makes my face feel nice. So why not? When I replicate an eyeliner, I use powder, eyeshadow. I spray the brush with that first and go on, put it on. Very nice. And so that's what's up. So if you have fun watching this kind of stuff and you think it's fun to play with it being beautiful, I'd love to have you in Simple Easy Beauty. I have 3 questions that I ask everyone that requests to join. I don't just add people. I'm probably the only beauty group on all of Facebook that doesn't just add anyone. The 3 questions are important, and that's what's up. Answer them, I'll accept you. Okay? We have fun. It's great, and the giveaway is awesome, and anybody would be happy to have it. So, I'm really excited about that. Help me grow my group, and I'll make sure that you feel beautiful all the time. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I've got to go and do my thing. I want you to know I download all my videos to YouTube as well. So, if you're watching this on YouTube and you got this far, well, you might as well subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and make sure you hit the bell notifications. It really helps smaller YouTube channels because it's a big platform. Okay, so with that being said, go to Simple Easy Beauty. I tagged it in the description. Request to join, and I'll be happy to have you there. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.